Hello. This video is for women leaders who work within male-dominated industries, and you're joining us for our leadership tip of the day. Now, today's leadership tip comes from so many questions that I have received about how do I increase my voice at work, especially in a virtual environment. And listen, I get it. You got all the things going on and you're managing multiple situations at once in the midst of a global pandemic and a international civil rights movement. So how do you get your voice heard? Because you may be feeling overwhelmed, you may feel sad, you may feel a range of emotions. So here's the deal. I encourage you to take a step back and to process, what am I really feeling? That is the first step for your voice to be heard. You got to be clear on what's going on inside. Now let me pause for a second and introduce myself. I'm Jacqueline Twillie, president at ZeroGap, and at ZeroGap we support women leaders in male-dominated industries to advance in their careers. So let's get back to the tip of the day. How do you get your voice heard? Once you get clear on what's going on with you, then the next question to ask is, what is my intention in speaking up? What message do you want to convey? What impact do you want to have? And who are you speaking to? If you're able to answer those three questions, when it comes to having your voice heard, you'll be more confident in what you have to say, and that will come across in your tone of voice. Yes, in your tone of voice, especially in a virtual environment. So don't try to do all things at once. Take some time to process, because to be honest, it's been quite a heavy few months and you're not going to operate as normal. So don't put pressure on yourself to show up the way that you have. You got to take care of yourself. I once heard a quote that says, you cannot pour from an empty cup, meaning you gotta refill if you're going to give. And if you want your voice to be heard, make sure you give yourself that boost to recharge. Until next time, continue to emulate excellence and eliminate excuses.